Hi, I'm Alex from Wilkinson Cameras, and this is the AgfaPhoto Realimove MC3X gimbal camera. It's not the catchiest name, but could it be a budget alternative to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 at a much lower price? Stick around because I took this on holiday and I gave it a proper real-world test to see how it performs. Rather than bombard you with specs, I've used this exactly how anybody else might, with no real plan. I just captured moments on the go. So come with me on a little trip to France and then I'll share my thoughts and dig into the details of the camera at the end.
And just like that, it's summertime again. Cop another 12 when you're sipping on 9 and 10. Swarm of bees, let me squeeze right behind.
Had a pretty good journey down. Got here nice and early, so we're going to have a coffee and chill out for a little bit. Well, I say that, but look at the state of it. It is busy. Got the golden ticket. We just have a little coffee before we set off. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this. I don't know how good the microphone is because I've not sent any of the footage over to my phone just yet. But we'll see. I quite like it though. So this is landscape mode where it does 4K 30 and it also does vertical, but I think that crops it because it doesn't actually tilt the gimbal. You can also do 60 frames a second at 2.7, so you could do slow motion if you wanted to output it a bit lower resolution. I don't know, we'll see. Quite like it so far though. It's quite cute.
Make sure the Traeger lit, like the Vegas Strip. Summertime drinking fist, grateful these days exist. Never made it rich, but I got some rules. Let the crew, let the still stay afloat. Somebody hit a run, I think the bourbon gone.
Right, so hopefully you can hear me, as this thing has like on-board mic. You don't have an external mic, it's quite noisy in here. I like to get out of the car and I like to sit outside the car, because otherwise the car rocks while I'm in the train and I end up getting really travel sick. But it only takes half an hour and then we'll be in France. So catch you on the other side, I guess. I need to start that. I don't vlog for work or for personal billing, so I need to remind myself to look at the camera, so I'll try that from now on. Getting off the other side is quite amusing because you sort of arrive in what is basically a prison, because obviously it's a massive border, but I think the gates have actually got bigger over the last couple of years. This one feels new. Let's see if I can show you that. Yeah, so how long have we got till the destination?
Just over 3 hours.
3 hours. So we set off at 5 UK time. We're now 2:30-ish French time, so 1:30 UK. And we're heading to just outside Paris to Val d'Europe, which I think is how you say that, because we're going to Disney tomorrow because we're big kids. Okay. So it's actually day 3 of our road trip, because I said that yesterday I was going to take you to Disney, but actually what happened on day 1 was I was driving, doing the final leg into Paris. I got flashed by a speed camera and then I drove my wheel into a curb, and also had to deal with the Parisian traffic, and I just was absolutely done with the day by then because we were up to about 14 hours of travelling. So I put the camera away. I didn't vlog anything in the hotel, and I decided I wasn't going to take this camera to Disneyland, purely because I am not a vlogger. That's not my job. My job is to do marketing for Wilkinson Cameras and to test out products for our YouTube channel. And I just thought, I'm not going to work on the one day that I'm going to Disney. So, sorry, didn't take you along to my one day at Disney. But anyway, we're on day 3 of the journey now. Darren's doing the first leg out of Paris, and we're going to head down to the Alps. We're about 5 hours away at the moment. Yeah, we're sort of like guess we'll show you around Annecy hopefully, unless the same thing happens again. I don't know. I'm not going to be a vlogger anytime soon, am I? But I'll get to use the camera and talk about what I do and don't like about it. But so far I quite like it. Right, okay. I'm in my toilet in the Airbnb, which as you can see is ridiculously dark. Even with this stupid little light that's on the wall, very dark. But that's okay, because this camera has an infrared mode, which there's a button for. So I'm going to turn the light off. And now I can see more than in the daylight in here.
Right.
So yeah, that's quite cool. I don't know when you might use this, or how often, but I guess you could, turn around. Yeah, I don't know when you would use this, or how often you would use it, but it's pretty cool. I guess you could maybe go on a ghost hunt with it, which could be fun. Right, okay. So, I've actually been in Annecy for a week now, but I didn't want to use the camera. I didn't want to do any work, I wanted some solid time off. But it also means that my hair is a different colour from when I started the vlog, because I've been swimming a lot and in the sun a lot, so it's very blonde now. And I am probably a slightly different colour from when I started the vlog as well. Anyway, I have been using the camera a little bit. When I get back from holiday, I'll end the vlog with what I did and didn't like about it, and how it compares to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, but just for now I'm going to take you into town. We're going to ride the Bromptons, which I have borrowed from my parents for a couple of weeks, into town, and then for a bite to eat, and I'll show you a bit of Annecy. So here are the bikes. The regional dishes around here are mostly cheese and meat and potato. Three of my favourite things apart from potato, could take or leave that. But I'm a bit cheesed out, so I'm going to have something a bit lighter tonight, hopefully. But we came here the other night and they'd run out of food, because they only have enough food to serve as many people as they can do freshly and to a good standard. So we've come back again, and it's run by this really cute couple called Peter and Sylvie, who are like this adorable old couple. So I have high hopes for the food, but I'm just going to have a salad. I'm in a bar called Beer O'Clock. It's one of my favourite bars in Annecy. And wait until you see the toilets. I wouldn't normally take you to the toilet with me, but look at this. Home time, so let's see how this fares in low light. Right, we've just ridden from town. Darren said the words I always want to hear: do you want to go down to the boardwalk? So we have ridden past where we're staying to this gorgeous boardwalk area. Look at that! I knew that infrared mode would come in handy. It's actually quite terrifying, but kind of useful. Maybe I've overlooked infrared mode. Maybe more cameras should have infrared mode. Hopefully, because it's quite dark, can't see how hot I am. I think it looks okay in the dark, this camera. But yeah, I'm probably going to sign off the vlog here, to be honest, because I'm going to enjoy the rest of my holiday and I'm not going to share it with you. But I will do a little bit on the end or somewhere where I talk about the features of the camera and what I thought of it. But hopefully you've enjoyed it up to now, and if you have, then I don't know, drop me a comment. That would be lovely. Thank you. I hate vlogging, I hate it so much. From the vlog, you'll see that the camera is surprisingly capable with impressive stabilisation, good image quality, and even a hidden infrared feature, which made me look like I'd gone bald, so, you know, that was brilliant. What you might also notice is that the microphone is just okay, more on that shortly. Specs wise, the MC3X, which I'm just going to call the Realimove from now on, is a 4K camera with a 3-axis gimbal stabilisation, a larger rear screen, a strong battery life, face tracking and a built-in mic. It costs £299 in the UK compared to £489 for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 on its own. So that is the Realimove and that is the DJI Pocket 3. It comes in a neat little carry case and it's small enough to slip into any bag. It records to a micro SD card and has Wi-Fi for sending files over to your phone. For stills, you can capture 20 megapixel photos, although I mostly use this for video. The specs claim up to 170 minutes of continuous shooting. I didn't actually test this, but I was impressed with the battery life. Even when I thought it was dying, it just seemed to keep going. The infrared mode, I don't think is mentioned anywhere in the official info, but it's fun and it's easy to use. Maybe we'll save that for a ghost hunt one day. But I'm going to be honest, we use the Osmo regularly in-house, and the Realimove is not as polished. In many areas, the DJI comes out on top, but the Realimove is significantly less expensive and still offers solid quality and features. If you watched my vlog and thought, actually, that looks pretty decent, then I'd say it's worth considering. For the occasional vlog or social video, it's absolutely fine. It's gonna cover your needs. And the gimbal performance is really very good. Where it falls short, there's a few areas. Sound quality, the built-in mic is average at best. Outdoors in the wind or in the car, it did struggle, as you will have heard in the vlog. Sometimes it overcompensated with noise cancellation, leaving me sounding a bit like I was underwater. So I did some bits down by the lake where I was doing some running scenes for a charity run that we were doing. And if you see that video, you'll see that I do sound quite, the sound quality on that's not great, but it was very windy. So that's an example of that. In calmer situations, it was fine. Right, I'm filming on the Agfa Realimove MC3X. I feel like a right idiot because nobody in France seems to do this kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm not very good at running, but I'm training to do a 10k, and I'm also testing this little vlogging camera. So I'm going to take it out for a run, and you can see how it goes. Glorious location to do a run though. I should say as well, I'm doing this for charity. We did it for the Sarcoma UK charity. Sarcoma is a type of cancer that I've personally had, so I have a lot of investment in this. But there's 11 people in total that are doing it, so please drop us a sponsor if you can. It'd be very much appreciated. Ease of use. The Osmo is very, very intuitive to use, while the Realimove can be a little bit frustrating. There's a learning curve. It took several of us over a minute to figure out how to flip the camera into selfie mode, and it should be easier than that. But once you know how to use it, it's fine. The app experience. To transfer files to your phone, you need the ODCam app, not the AgfaPhoto app. So I took this out without learning anything about it. I just took it out and used it, and I just naturally thought I'll search for the AgfaPhoto app on the App Store. No, I had to go and hunt down what the app I required was, and it's called ODCam. It's not the friendliest app. You can only download 3 videos at a time, and the warning about this flashes up too quickly, and I think was partly in Chinese. But once you know this, it is manageable. Once you know you can only choose 3 at once, it's fine, and it does show you which ones you've downloaded, so you're not going to duplicate any. You just have to get used to that. Microphone options, we have spoken about the sound quality. So you can use a 3.5mm mic on the Realimove, but realistically, there's no practical way to mount a mic or a receiver, and there's no way of connecting a Bluetooth mic to it like a DJI mic. So short of duct taping on a receiver or not being able to flip the screen, it would be difficult to use it with an additional mic, but you could if you wanted to rig something up. The Osmo Pocket 3 obviously wins here with its Bluetooth mic support for the DJI mics just straight out of the box. So is it worth it? Well, if you want a lower cost vlogging camera with excellent stabilisation, easy to use, good screen, a nice wide angle of view and okay onboard audio, then at $299 it's a fun and capable choice. It's easier to vlog with than a phone and it's a good way to dip your toes into content creation. But if you want to take things more seriously, then the Osmo Pocket 3 is the better long-term tool. But by the time you add in mics, accessories, batteries, you are at nearly double the cost. Hopefully this video helps you decide, and whichever way you go, I hope you enjoy making your vlogs. You'll probably do a much better job than I did. You can pick either camera up from Wilkinson Cameras, and I've popped some links below in the description for you. And please let me know in the comments which would you choose, the Agfa or the DJI, and why. We love hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching.